There's something magical about watching a master at work, especially when it comes to sports that blend skill, precision, and sheer audacity. Adam Bennetts, a name synonymous with excellence in foilboarding, delivers exactly that. A breathtaking performance that leaves you wondering, is this the future of wave riding? And here's the twist. What seems effortless is anything but. Foiling, as it turns out, is one of the most challenging disciplines surfers have ever tackled. If you've seen Adam Bennetts glide across the water on his foilboard, you might be tempted to think, hey, I could do that. Spoiler alert, you probably can't, at least not without putting in years of practice. Even seasoned pros like Twiggy, Grant Baker, admit they feel like beginners all over again when they hop on a foilboard. Remember Gabriel Medina? The same guy who makes competitive surfing look like poetry in motion. Even he looks slightly off. Bennetts didn't start as a foiling prodigy. In fact, his journey began much like any other surfers. Growing up riding waves, he eventually reached a level where he could call himself a professional surfer, albeit in the broadest sense of the term. But then came a moment that would redefine his entire relationship with the ocean. While living in Bali, surrounded by perfect barrels and pumping surf, he stumbled upon foiling. At first glance, it seemed underwhelming. Getting barreled and surfing powerful waves every day was my life, Bennetts recalled in an interview with Foiling magazine. But curiosity got the better of him. During a trip back to Australia, Bennetts decided to give foiling a shot, just for kicks. Little did he know, that decision would completely alter the course of his wave-riding destiny. Fast forward to today, and Bennetts has become a die-hard foiling enthusiast. These days, I exclusively ride a foilboard. He shared earlier this year. I haven't touched a traditional surfboard in nearly 6 years, except for 2 quick waves at Uluwatu last month. He went on to explain how foiling feels like surfing on steroids. With its unparalleled speed and agility, it offers an experience that's hard to replicate on a regular board. But here's where things get controversial. Critics often argue that foils are hazardous and shouldn't mix with traditional surfers. After all, those long, sharp wings slicing through the water aren't exactly beginner-friendly. Bennetts understands the concerns and takes them seriously. For instance, in the video showcasing his incredible ride at Uluwatu, there were no crowds to worry about, a factor that undoubtedly enhanced his ability to fully express himself on the wave. I usually seek out empty lineups, he explained. It gives me the freedom to move around and really push the limits of what's possible with foiling. And this is the part most people miss. Bennetts isn't just chasing thrills, he's exploring uncharted territory. Imagine having iconic breaks like Bell's Beach, Jeffreys Bay, or Snather Rocks entirely to yourself. What would you attempt if there were no boundaries or bystanders? These are the questions driving Bennetts' passion for innovation. Take, for example, the single wave captured in the video from Uluwatu's outside corner. It wasn't just another session, it was a masterclass in technique and control. From the moment he dropped in, Bennetts demonstrated why he's considered one of the best in the world. That one ride alone likely satisfied his craving for adrenaline, for a little while, anyway. Want to see more jaw-dropping moments like this? Head over to his YouTube channel, Mr. Bennetts, where he shares glimpses into his adventures. So, what do you think? Is foiling the next evolution of surfing? Or does it represent a step too far into uncharted waters? Should surfers embrace this new technology, or should certain traditions remain untouched? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear both sides of the debate.